the gameplay. This is not the beginning. This is somewhere in the middle of the DLC, midpoint. There will be spoilers from here on out, so you are warned right now. So let's get into the Rising Tide DLC. Before that, I'll just want to show you the visuals and how much effort the developers and the designers have put into it. So now that this is done, let's go. I'm enjoying the DLC so far. The combat is not that challenging as of yet. I hope that the combat picks up from here on out. Now we are, I'm guessing, somewhere near the end game of the DLC. I don't want to waste down the chicken on these guys.
Why is it so cold?
So this is the Leviathan. Now I'll use Antetsuken. Judgment Slash. Because it's the same developer from Devil May Cry 5 at least. They've really done a great job with this game, both in terms of story, in terms of design, and in combat. The one flaw that I found, it's not even a flaw actually, it's just a personal preference of sorts, is I really hope they would have given, instead of 3, they would have given us 4 icons to choose from. Because the icon abilities are amazing. Okay. You take Phoenix, it's an instant teleport. Garuda is an instant pull. Ramu, okay, I would say it's not the best, but it's still fun. Titan has the best defense, as well as one of the best iconic ability. It was my main along with Shiva and Odin, simply because Odin has Antetsuken, the one-shot kill for any mob. Shiva has Cold Snap, which in turn fuels my Dancing Steel and Zantetsuken and all the other abilities. Titan has the overall best abilities when it comes to both the ultimate and the regular 3 abilities, as well as the iconic feat. Bahamut's Giga Flare is quite opening, and the Mega Flare. It's a good stagger build up on enemies. So this is the reason that I would have hoped that they at least give one more ability for each icon. So 3 abilities: square, triangle, X. It's a waste of the face buttons. Thornberry. If you've played any of the previous Final Fantasy, you'll know how irritating these characters are. Another, minus point that I found for this game's combat was there was no variety of weapon. Unlike Final Fantasy 15, you had different weapon types: sword, great swords, spheres. That's all. You didn't have that variety of combat in this game. You're stuck with this one particular ability. And since you all are here for Leviathan, I'll show you Leviathan. I'll play using Leviathan only. So, Leviathan's ultimate Tsunami is fun. It's a very good ability, and that is the one that will go on my main roster for Final Fantasy mode. I absolutely loved this game. It's in my top 3 and it's gonna stay there for a very long time. Usually my top 3 doesn't change that often. And even then, if I have something that's deserving for my top 3, it usually goes with the other game of that level. It never replaces the game. It doesn't replace my top 3 that usually. 4 and 5th, they keep on replacing. Like, my first favorite game is Titanfall 2. I can play that game all the time. I mean, I've already completed that game start to end for at least 20 to 30 times. That's counted. Random in-game drop and drop outs, that goes to more than 50 times. Then came Armored Core 6. That instead of replacing Titanfall, it actually went up with there. So these two are my top number 1 game. So that generally happens when I have something for my top 3. It never replaces someone, it just adds on to that. So I'll explain the mechanics for this. So this tidal gauge at the bottom, we can use this 2 abilities. That is one is this shotgun and one is this layered ability. That's an AoE effect. However, it consumes this tidal gauge, the tidal spray. And if you do it at the right time, you'll get it infinite. You can charge and utilize it at its full potential.
I can only imagine what this place must have been like before the attack.
This is the only icon in this game that has its own separate square and triangle attack. Basically, its own strong and regular attack. Then it goes to show how much effort that they've put in for this DLC. I mean, as in terms of content wise, it's not like Blood and Wine or the other one from Witcher 3, or it's something along this like of Phantom Liberty. I mean, you can see like what I mean from this, the visuals alone. So I'll give you the context as well. This entire area that's under this sphere, it's in a time loop of sorts. So the time won't pass here for all the living beings, because there was a spell cast on this location which have stuck everything, and this is the same for over 100 years at this point. So no corrosion, no erosion, no life, no death, nothing, just stillness for 100 of years. And these enemies, these are the ones that have entered this place. So they feed on people's suffering when it comes to lore-wise. So they entered this place simply because of the suffering that people have felt in this place. And that's why they are here. So that's the basic context of things. We are here to free Leviathan, which means we have to fight Leviathan, and I can't wait to fight that. They really did a great job with icon battles. Though they are a bit prolonged, and the duration of the icon fights can go literally 30 to 40 minutes at times. I mean, that's the case with Titan or Bahamut. But it's fun. That's what makes this game fun. Yeah, I can attack it. This is one of the first abilities for Leviathan. It has a good, instead of doing normal damage, it does stagger damage. So it's something like Raging Fist or Heat Wave without the counter. So I'll show you what I do. Once the enemy stagger, you use the machine gun, you build up the stagger, diamond dust, to further increase stagger multiplier as well as good damage. Judgment Pull with limit break for better DPS. Giga flare. So what? See, Zantetsuken, you can literally one-shot them, but due to this reason that sometimes an enemy which is near its less than 50 to 40% of their health, there is a huge possibility that more will spawn. And for that alone, I keep Zantetsuken separate. And this is what I mean by when I use Cold Snap. It's just perfect synergy. You use Cold Snap, you freeze them, you use Dancing Steel, build up Zantetsuken, and then repeat. See what I mean when I made a synergistic build. So this is a new character, Shula, for this DLC. She is the descendant from a clan that has the Leviathan as their icon. So her lineage is the one that generally has Leviathan as their icon, just like Joshua's, where Phoenix is their icon. Same is with Bahamut as well. I'm not sure how the other icons work. I mean, for these three, we know, even Shiva for that matter, we know it's from a specific lineage.
Does this ether not feel somehow
familiar? Yes. I sensed it the moment.
So this is where the spoiler begins for the DLC.
You can feel it too, can't you, Clive? She's calling us.
So she is the kid.
The witch. I do.
Oh. I thought that they meant the dominant.
Much more. She was a dominant. A dominant who once commanded the icon that now resides in both me and Clive.
Oh, Shiva's previous dominant.
Of course. I don't know why I didn't see it. Who else would have the power to freeze time?
None other than Shiva herself.
Damn, Shiva is OP.
But for her ether to endure after all these years, it's almost as if... as if she shared it with another, just as Torgal shared in my ice.
Oh, damn. That's a badass weapon. And a badass armor. And I'm guessing a badass boss fight awaits. Love the music for this game.
Something tells me he's not as friendly as
So what they mean is Torgal is, there's always one who will accompany Shiva as its companion. In our case it's the wolf Torgal. I should have bought Titan. But then we are just playing the DLC and we want to see how Leviathan works. For all my Souls fan, Elden Ring fan is specific. Gavel of Haima. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean when I said Final Fantasy had a good weapon option and variety. It's similar to Final Fantasy 15, where you can conjure magic weapons. The King's Arms, or something along those lines. So Diamond Dust is a very good stagger and a damage ability. But I'm guessing this boss doesn't play fair. This one is not going to be easy, so I won't hold off my special abilities. One good thing, one interesting mechanic of this game is when you stagger, you break the first stagger bar, you get a good amount of increased damage. Now it's time for Leviathan's ultimate ability. The Tsunami. So it's somewhat of a damage over time ability. This is what I mean. The higher the enemy's attack damage will be, the longer duration cold snap will remain active. Yes. That was smooth, the transition between gameplay and animation. Not many developers can pull off that.
Why won't it yield?
Is it some sort of... Ah, it's a limit break for this one. Even Toggle can do that.
Because it would sooner die than fail its mistress.
Then so be it.
Leaves us no choice.
This time I won't charge on Tetsuken. I'll focus on damage more because this one is a tougher enemy. Oh damn. Cold snap on us. Another interesting thing about this game, there is no definitive elemental weakness. Since this one is ice, generally in games like these, fire would be much more efficient against ice, but there's no such thing like that in this game. Giga Flare only works better when it's against a staggered enemy. Who is with Tsunami? Okay, that's a huge area. would have really loved our AI wasted.
Let's try.
I would have really loved if they gave the ability to partially transform into that particular icon during the iconic battles. Since we anyway have a fraction of their power, why not give a fraction of their transformation? Like when it comes to Bahamut, we can have wings for Ifrit, same as with Phoenix. And we can use that elemental abilities as well. So that's a very cool ability. Still not enough. That's one amazing boss fight.
Let's try.
The only thing is I'm better.
It's getting angrier by the moment.
We better cut this short.
Why does he have to regain his will gauge or stagger gauge? That's not fair. Taste of your own medicine this time. Even I can freeze you. This is why I prefer Cold Snap over any other item. As the fixed one, of course. Third is still optional. Titan would have been a good, good option, but then thanks to Leviathan's additional extended dodge ability, that makes it a better option. Only the timing here is different. If we consider normal precision dodge and then precision attack, it's different here. Wasted the ability. Oh, even if he can do that. I need Bankotsuken. Since we are nearing the end, I think it's time we go all out on this boss. It's time to completely stagger him. Now time to end the battle and even the playing field with my remedy break. Once you have hit times multiplier, then only I'll use Championship. But I don't think we'll need that. Use that music, please. So, those of you who don't know, every time you kill a main boss in a game, in this game, you'll get a very badass background music when giving the spoilers image. And what would this do? Enhance Shiva's iconic feat, counts duration, extending the input window. Okay, that's good, but not that useful for me. Anyway, I use that cold snap. I can use it right after the first one ends.
Now let's destroy it and put an end to this.
Wait. The spell must be weakened, not undone.
Leviathan is good, but I wouldn't
Isn't
rank
that what
him
we came here for?
in the top 3
Did you ever stop to
Final
wonder
Fantasy
what
mode.
might happen to the tidal surge if I unraveled the whole spell at once? I didn't think so. This is going to require a bit more finesse. From wind and light, water and earth, let the silent palm of mine ice.
No fire.
There's too much ether. Here. Let me help. Let us help.
Us बोलते थे अकेली help की.
Almost.
The Leviathan battle is coming. It's close.
Did it work?
I think so. The thread connecting this place to the child should be broken. Meaning Walyas should finally be.
Ultima.
Free once more,
Ultima.
Leviathan, our most profaned fragment.
Even in
Its
our previous
divinity
Final Fantasy games, I'm not sure about you all, but in
by
Final
the
Fantasy
hand
7 and
of
15
man.
at least, Leviathan is
Its
very
spirit
OP.
shackled by his hubris, till Mythos came, bringing release. Now,
Mythos is Clive.
let the sins of man be redeemed by the hand of the servant of God.
Damn it.
Leviathan is free, I guess.
It's happening,
Finally.
isn't it?
It is.
What is? What's going on?
Precisely what we feared.
Ultima.
Leviathan is out of control. Don't despair. This isn't over yet.
Iconic fight. Here it comes.
You should head back to the village and get everyone to higher ground. As for the rest,
Be free.
the rest, Ifrit will handle.
That's good fan servicing right there. And very good voice acting. Sorry. I haven't played Baldur's
After
Gate
8
3,
years of imprisonment,
but
be angry too.
he's the one that won
I
the
can't let it
best
end like
voice
this,
actor.
Malleus.
His voice actor received the
It's
award
time
at
for
Game
you to
Awards.
come home.
But I believe Ben Starr, Clive's voice actor, should have deserved. He's more deserving for that award. Bye. You're enough.
Of your playthings.
I thought with 2 stagger bars, there would be many bosses. Cannot be. I'll use Leviathan for now. Doesn't matter.
States.
I anyway wanted to try it on mob enemies. See if it's actually good or not. That's good. Just not enough to kill them in one hit. This is what I meant when there is a mob of enemies. I mean, this thing.
Too slow.
Let's end this. I don't want to waste time on these guys. Then we can fight the icon himself. Another thing which I loved about this game is this movement that where
Right,
you are forced
right.
to
I heard you the first time.
do an yeah, bro. अरे थैंक यू मैं तभी गया था लाइव बट फिर एक्सटेंशन कॉर्ड का इशू हो गया तो बार बार डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ था अब फाइनली स्टेबल हुआ लाइट का इशू था थोड़ा
That was too close. Enough!
It's time for the best fight of the DLC.
Come on then. No more hiding.
I think it's the finale for this DLC. And time for F3 to assist Leviathan.
Warriors! isn't what I wanted. I only hope you can forgive me.
Leviathan, Odin and Bahamut are the three strongest and most overpowered icons, legends or summons in previous games as well. That makes sense rapidly on this. They really did a good job with this fight. I mean, all the icon fights are amazing, but this one takes it to the next level. And it's gonna be really irritating on Final Fantasy mode, that's for sure. थोड़ा हार्ड रहेगा अभी मैच करना। उन्होंने विजुअली इतना अच्छा बनाया, बट दे मेड लेविथन डैमेज स्पंज। This is what I don't like about games these days. You make enemies as damaged colors. I'm guessing there will be a QT that will do a huge amount of damage to him.
What is this? Come before the storm.
Looks like it.
I will not give up on you!
I keep on forgetting about wildfire. Thing is, I can read the attacks and just react in time. Like the war, it never ends. Mine just ended. I was hoping they'd give more abilities to free, but would have been cool though. All my One Piece fans. Nostalgic tasted as sevens. Never like the voice never ends. I just have to hold on now. This one is very good compared to previous ones. Fine. इसलिए ऐसा नहीं रहूँगा ना जो नंबर याद रहेगा पता चलेगा कौन सा Let's see अब क्या आएगा
Tired, Leviathan.
Any Ifrit should have some limit break of course.
I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
You can't blame the icon for that. It's the humans who did this. He's just retaliating in return. So funny. Is this the end?
The village.
It was the end.
Stop this! I'm not here to play! I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
I wonder if the accessory that I have that increases my cooldown works on Ifrit as well. If it does, it would be very cool. There's not enough time. But then, how is this supposed to take place? There's not enough time, there's not enough damage output. something that can be done.
The village.
I wonder, can I survive tsunami? Maybe what I'll try.
Stop this! I'm not here to play! I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
Give me 5 seconds. Must be something.
The village.
So I'll try this time. See if I can survive tsunami. But there is no way to survive. And there is not enough time as well.
said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
This is mentioned in previous attempts. So close. I almost had it. I messed up my third ability.
The village. Stop this! I'm not here to play! I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
I don't think it's enough this time. Let's see. Maybe this time it's possible. Ah, it's done. Perfect.
I warned you.
getting desperate. This is still -2. It increases its speed near the end. Even I have a similar one. No room for error now.
Well, you're just full of surprises, aren't you? Garuda will be proud.
Damn. This is quite challenging. The devs did good on their promise. They said that this would be the hardest boss fight in all of 16. They lived up to it. And more than just challenge, it's quite strong attacks. But it's still a challenge in its own right. It's a challenge I prefer the English to that sort of challenge. Game. That's challenge. It is somewhat of a Mediate copy. Well, not even copy, but similar to Mediate. The enemy is a damage point. It takes one attempt to get used to the new fights. Started from. It can still be amazing. Taste of your own medicine.
Well, you're just full of surprises, aren't you? Garuda will be proud.
Satyanas. So I'll require 2. Shouldn't have used the first one. This is going to be a bad run. In my previous iconic fights, I rarely had to use my fire light except Bahamut Arisen. That was the one exception, and Final Fantasy mode.
you. Garuda will be proud.
Warriors! Warriors!
How long can he keep this up?
That was irritating. Close to winning. And that's what we use at this point.
Not this time.
Okay, it's a red symbol, that's still manageable. Blue is not.
If that's what you want. You've had your fun, Leviathan.
Hellfire. Something.
This time, you went back to sleep!
Man, that was epic. This is the audio. So my final verdict for this would be buy this DLC. Don't think twice. It's got good combat, it's got a decent story, it's got a new icon, a new, fun variations you can do for your Final Fantasy run. If you love this game and you want more of this, I would definitely recommend buying this DLC. Echoes of the Fallen, that's still, hit or miss for some. It's a 3 to 4 hours of content. That is just one area, one dungeon basically. It's an additional dungeon. But if you want to save some money, you can go with 1600. This is the price in our country, so 1600 for this DLC. And if you're willing, you can spend 400 more, and you get both DLCs in 2081. So I would have, but this DLC I would definitely recommend buying.